All right, today we're going to trace the journey of a crypto token that started out with just one super simple job and then grew into this massive ecosystem with some pretty wild ambitions for, well, total dominance. It's a really cool story about strategy and evolution, so let's just dive right in.
So this is the big question, right? How does that even happen? It's not just about the price or how popular it is. We're talking about a clear strategy, a really bold vision, and this relentless push to keep expanding. We're about to unpack the blueprint behind BNB's whole ambitious plan.
You know, to really understand where something is going, you've got to know where it came from. So let's rewind the clock and start at the very, very beginning.
And man, what a transformation. What kicked off as just a simple little tool back in 2017 has just exploded into this huge, multifaceted ecosystem. The difference between then and now it's just night and day. And you'll see, it was all part of a very deliberate plan.
That's it. Seriously, that was the whole game. If you were on the Binance exchange, you could grab some BNB tokens to get a discount on your trading fees. Super practical, very straightforward, and it was a textbook example of what we call a utility token. So what that means is its value was directly tied to how useful it was on that one platform. Think of it like an arcade token, right? It has a very clear purpose inside the arcade, but it's not much use anywhere else. At least that's how it all started.
But, of course, that limited use case didn't last very long. The project's ambitions grew a lot, and that led to this absolute explosion of new ways to use it, all built on 4 key pillars.
First up, DeFi. BNB became the main currency for the BNB Smart Chain, which is a platform for all kinds of decentralized finance apps. You know, things like lending, borrowing, and trading, all without needing a bank. This was a huge leap, taking BNB from just a fee token to the actual fuel for an entire financial ecosystem.
Then came the whole world of digital collectibles. The BNB chain became this major hub for creating and trading NFTs, tapping right into that huge cultural wave of digital art and ownership. All of a sudden, BNB was right at the center of creativity and culture.
The third pillar was all about turning BNB into a way to pay for stuff. I'm talking booking hotels, buying things online, paying for services in the real world. This was the step to try and pull BNB out of just the digital world and into our everyday lives.
And what's holding all this together? What's the engine underneath? Smart contracts. These are basically self-running contracts where the rules are baked right into the code. They're the reason developers can build everything else on the BNB chain. They make the whole ecosystem possible. And this transformation is everything. BNB went from being a simple arcade token to becoming the entire arcade, a platform where tons of other apps could be built. I mean, that is a massive, fundamental shift in what it is and what it's worth.
So with that incredible foundation in place, the project set its sights on the future. And let me tell you, the vision they've laid out is, well, it's not exactly modest.
This is the target, a clear point in time by which they expect this whole strategy to have really paid off. It frames their ambition not as some vague hope, but as a real, concrete goal. And there you have it. The word isn't competes, it's not grows, it's dominates. That is a powerful, crystal clear statement of what they're trying to do. It's basically a declaration that they plan on being the leader of the whole pack.
Now, this isn't just wishful thinking. The claim to future dominance is directly connected to that ecosystem we just broke down. The strategy is pretty simple when you think about it. If you become the most useful and versatile platform out there, leadership is kind of the natural result.
Okay, so why did we just walk through this whole journey? Because it's way more than just the story of one token. It's a perfect case study in strategy and ambition in this wild digital age.
So what are the big takeaways here? Well, first, we see that evolution is basically survival. BNB had to change from a simple tool into a complex platform to stay relevant. We also see that real, lasting value is created when you build an ecosystem where other people can come and build cool things. And finally, this whole story just screams about the power of having a clear and frankly audacious vision for the future. And this whole journey leaves us with a really fascinating question to chew on. In a world that's supposed to be built on decentralization, what does a word like dominance even mean? Is it about having the most users, the most apps, or is it something else entirely? It's a question that's probably going to help define the next chapter for the entire crypto space. Thanks for joining me on this one.